Hello everyone, I'm Seabat007. Welcome to Night of the Full Moon. It's been a while. I had a lot of life events happen. Got a new job. I'm working for the railroad now, and I moved. Got my own house. And just a lot going on. But welcome to a series I'm now calling Hidden Gems. I'm going to take games I feel not a lot of people know about or don't get a lot of credit that I feel are really good and fun. More people should know about them or play them. We already started this game, Night of the Full Moon, as you all should know, and we were currently in the process of going through the Nightmare difficulty, finishing out all the classes' pictures. We have Night done, and we have 3 levels on Ranger, as well as 2 levels on every other class. So we're going to just keep going down the list like we were doing, switching off class to class to class, as we show all the fun, interesting things you can do with this game. So without further ado, we'll get into the witch. I had a test run going just to make sure this setup was working. Hope everything's doing well. If anything not, let me know in the comments. Now, it's been a while since I played, so I'm going to have to relearn a couple of things. Next shop purchase half price. We're also always going to go for the fairy lesson purchase.
What is your wish?
I do like me a music box. Gain a little bit of everything, always useful. Action points aren't super heavy on the witch, nor is equipment, so I think we're going to go for the music box. Just get 5 health, 5 gold, and 5 initial mana. Giving us 9 initial mana will allow us to cast big spells early on. We also can forge. I don't think we need anything super upgraded, but a free upgrade on Elemental Wave, especially now that we have all that mana, is really good. 2 extra lightning damage, and it helps a lot. So we'll take the free upgrade and we'll leave the smithy there for now, and we'll start fighting. Give him the big spider.
Taste my venom.
Taste his venom. Rather not. So I think we're just going to kill him. Oh, I forgot. There's our equipment, dealing the bonus damage from the mana. Now we want to find our shop hopefully somewhat early to use this, because it has a cooldown of combats. So you generally want to get those, use those as often as possible in my opinion. They help a lot. Get this greedy chest for a choice of 2 cards. Now both of these are really good and upgraded. This is a great pick. We get 6 damage, 6 mana for no cost. You can get rid of your mana cost cards now, your mana gain cards now if you like the lesser ones, because this one will replace them easily. And 5 mana, counter the next card the enemy would play is super useful. Get mana for it costs nothing, get mana, and be able to make sure they can't do anything much on their next turn. Especially early on, the enemies generally play 1 or 2 cards.
Why anyone would go out during a full moon?
Oh, well, our first turn just going to be a little bit of mana. Every 2 mana we gain, we deal 1 damage, always useful. He draws 1, and he's going to counter our next card we play. So he'll counter this, and we'll take big damage and draw a card, but he still takes the damage. So, no harm, no foul. We're still doing good on HP, and we get a level up to heal up. Now, do we want more initial mana or stacking fire damage? We have a little bit of fire damage. We could take some fire damage, see if we could get a nice fire build going. Why not? Fire builds can be really powerful because you can stack to make fire stronger and stronger on itself. This guy gets to go first, always draws 3, always deals a bunch of damage, but not much we can do about it, so just go ahead. He takes 2 bonus fire damage, so just deal with him right there. Stacking this up will be super helpful. Every fire damage card will just be more powerful. And we get our first shop, see what we can buy. I do like myself another magic staff. Magic Frost is okay. It allows us to build up some chilled, which is they deal that much less damage, so it's like block for this character. Block, so it is useful. Singe is alright. Upgraded is the only time I'd ever use it because it gives frailty, but we're going to use our thing and buy this magic staff and leave the shop open just in case we want something. Because we're always going to be wanting to gain mana, and allowing us to deal damage with mana cards is super useful. That 6 damage, 6 mana card just has extra use now. He gives us a free card every turn, random, so it generally can be pretty useful. And he gave us an acid bomb, so 7 more damage at the start of his turn, and every turn take more damage. Should allow us to deal with him before he deals too much damage to us. And there we go. Allowed us to kill him a little easy. And another level up. What are we going to take? 2 upgrades is always really useful. What's our deck looking like? What would we upgrade? We would probably upgrade the other one of these, and not much else needs upgraded. So honestly, I think I'm going to take the remove and get rid of one of these worthless 1 damage cards. 1 damage, nothing this point in the game.
Watch out for
And I don't feel like upgrading them all.
It's late.
We want to get to our
Ready
big
to go.
spells. 9 mana early allows us to do a lot. And maybe we'll find more fire damage cards and start stacking that up. We also have an ability. Spell cards this turn cost is halved. Damage taken is halved. So it's a good protection ability if we really need one. 2 combat cooldown, so usually save it for the bosses. And counter his first card, always useful because it allows him to deal bonus extra damage. And see this? It should be super damage because of the double damage from this one. So having more stabs always helps because you'll be gaining tons of mana. Let's see what we can get. Prophecy is pretty good. We have 1 action point, we're not using it. We might get rid of it later for other stuff, but for now, I think a prophecy is pretty good.
What?
Only
Allows us to pretty much choose any card we need at the time to play.
I want more wine.
It's always good. Now we're going to get bunches of bonus damage. He's going to reflect some of our damage back at us, but that's fine. He's going to counter his first card. Don't want that poison anyway, but he gets to draw some more cards and deal a little bit of damage. Should be getting a way to heal ourselves out there soon.
Bring me the wine.
Getting a little
I'm
low
not
on
drunk.
HP. We don't have a lot of defense or survivability right now. We're going to want to look into that soon. So we're probably going to pick up this Magic Frost because we need some survivability, and we'll skip on that other one. We don't need this. Another chest, always good. Mana Vacuum's also nice. I'll take it for now. Doesn't help our fire build idea, but we'll use both of these just to heal up. Check out this shot.
Where is my cat?
Interesting. That's a new card I haven't seen before. For each spell card that has an odd number of costs to deal 4 fire damage at once. So, we will deal
The table is waiting.
8 fire damage, not bad. And once we upgrade this, it wouldn't be a bad card for our fire build if we can get that going.
The table is
We'll see how it goes. We kind of have to build with what the game gives you. Might not be able to get a ton more fire cards, but hey. We'll do what we can. Use this and get 1 bonus mana. And we'll level up, so don't have to worry about the damage. We aren't doing so great. Unfortunately, we have not been focusing our defense as much as we need to. For each spell card that has an even number of cost, gain 4 mana. That is also pretty cool. New card I've never seen before, but we're going to gain the initial mana for now. Maybe stack up some high cost cards. And use a tavern allows us to remove another basic attack for free. And we could pay to remove more. I think I'm going to save my money for now. Skip that. Skip the next. The next intersection cards are interesting. They just allow you to change these up. But I don't think we need it yet. We're going to spend 10 to upgrade this to get that to an odd number because we want this card. That'll be really cool. And we'll go on, see what this chest gives us. Maybe some more fire. That's not bad. I think 2 action cards in our deck with 1 action point's not bad. Next spell card you play during this turn has double effects, so it'll just double play it more or less. That's a useful card to pick up. We'll take it for now.
Where is my cat?
Ice Shield would be nice to take.
Hush.
And this is the rest. We only have, if you look at the top, this says pages remaining. These are all a page. We have 3 pages left, so this is all we're going to get for this act, so we might as well fight the boss. See what we can do. This is a great starting hand. We can get our magic staff off and deal a bunch of bonus damage, make sure we get plenty of mana to continue. She's going to heal 2 health every turn, but 2 health isn't that much. But she also can dodge, 20% dodge. Kind of annoying, but it's fine if she dodges. We'll still get to stack up the damage. Gonna counter her cards, always useful. That's unfortunately our only defense right now. We're gonna add anything to our hand. I think we're gonna focus. Yeah, I think we're gonna take a little bit of a hiccup there. Sorry, we're gonna take this for now. We need some defense in our hand. 5 chilled, 5 less damage we'll take, and we're dealing plenty of damage right now. Pretty much negated her whole turn with 5 damage. Might as well as use it. It unfortunately won't kill her, but we'll get both off. We don't really need the mana right now anyways. We're doing great without it. We'll just finish her off.
Enjoy the quietness of the moment.
And we get another level up. Blizzard, deal with 12 water damage. Enemies with chilled take double damage, and they suffer 4 chilled. Or initial mana. This is useful. We could use a little defense. We have plenty of mana, so we're unfortunately probably going to have to take it. Not a lot of fire cards going on, but we do get to buy Volcanic Eruption. And just to prove the point, we'll get rid of those. One left, and we'll turn the page to the next chapter. Chapter 2. We were at the village, and now we are going to the forest. Get another Fairy Blessing.
You have a brave
Cold
heart.
Wind is always good. We get initial mana 5. Enemies chill stays half at the end of a turn. We're not going a chilled build, unfortunately, but if we were, that's a really good card. Heap of money, 40 gold, allows us to use this more effectively and buy more from the shops, or we can just delete 1 card. I think we're going to go for the money. I don't usually do it. The Locked Diary is a special secret ending. I think I've shown it before, but if not, we'll be doing that at the end when we get through everything and we unlock all the stuff and we can be at a higher tier of play. But for now, we're just going to take the heap of money and move on.
Seriously, I will be.
We'll fight the weapon thief. He's going to steal our equipment
Another treasure.
once per turn. Or maybe all of it. I think he takes once per turn, which not a big deal, because he can't gain much mana, so he's not going to do a lot with it. He's mostly, going to reflect damage back at us. But we also did level up to get Incantation, another ability. You deal 3 damage this turn, additional to everything you do, and you draw 3 cards. It's pretty useful, especially for the boss. We're gonna go ahead and take this Volcanic Eruption. We got plenty of mana for this turn, and we should be able to just kind of destroy him there a little
Only
bit.
weak people can feel the horror.
Now imagine if we get more things that stack our fire damage. That card will be even better.
Even if it's
Not that
bad.
we need upgraded yet. We'll see what we can
Looking like
get.
this, I
Defeat the
doubt
Hill
you
Giant.
can defend yourself.
Now he draws.
Look how tiny you are.
He's an interesting one because he draws cards at the end of his turn rather than the beginning, and he will discard a card every time we deal damage to him, which is really useful for having 2 of these because every instance of this is a separate instance of damage, and it'll allow us to really rack the damage up. Now we're gonna get this to our hand just so we can stack some bonus fire damage because he has quite a bit of HP. And here goes this for a ton of damage. And it's just gonna keep getting better if we can keep getting odd costing cards in our deck. If we see any more of those, it'll be useful to add. But he should be done here soon.
All right.
Easy.
From now on, you are also my friend.
Alright, we'll be your friend,
The
Mr. Hill
werewolf-
My
Giant.
mouth is small.
Ah, the Piranha Plant.
you don't
I'm not a big
mind
fan
my
of the Piranha Plant. It likes to eat your
Come
cards.
closer.
So,
Closer.
all cards discarded by player's hand enter the monster's hand. So, we don't have a discard build, but he will make us discard cards. There it is. Gets one of our cards from our graveyard, and deals some damage to us. Not a big deal. Super Hex isn't super useful, so we'll just leave it in our hand for now. That's another thing. Each time you use a card, discard 1 random card. Not good. What do we want? Super Hex. We were hoping to discard the basic attack, but that allows us to double cast
hungry
that,
again.
killing him. If you don't play cards, they stay in your hand. You can all play them next turn. We're going to just use this healing to get it out of the way. We're looking for a shop.
Through time.
Time Elf is nice. If you're on Nightmare difficulty, we get the Time Elf. It's just a bonus little power-up. The Vigilance of the Eagle, count the first card the enemy plays during each combat, is okay, but it's a 1 card the first turn. Not generally super useful in my opinion. We'll wish. Spider Poison's good. 2 poison at the start of every one of your turns. Now we'll get this if we beat the boss on this run, which I'm fairly confident we can, we'll get all this back, so there's almost no reason not to use it and see what we get. 20% dodge chance is really nice also. We kind of need the survivability. I would normally like to take the spider poison, but I think we're going to take fast reactions to give ourselves a little bit of survivability. That was one sec. Alright. Now we go open this modest chest, give us a card, and we can re-roll it for another card if we want. Ah, this is pretty much exactly what we need. Until the end of your next turn, each 2 damage you take is converted into 1 mana loss instead. So this allows us to use our mana instead of health. I think we're going to take it because we do need that survivability. And we have the option to go here and upgrade it right away for 4 mana for this card. And we have a pretty good amount of mana gain. None of this is super great yet, but I think we're gaining an okay amount of mana. We're not using it that fast yet. Pyroblast would be nice. Oh, another new card. Dimension Magic. Exile all cards in your hand and draw that many cards from the deck. Not bad. And Hide. Gain physical immunity until your next turn. Well, we kind of want to use this. So we'll get the Pyroblast and probably leave the next show for later. See if the shy chest can do something useful. 4 lightning damage, draw 1 spell. I think we'll have to wait. We really are going to start needing more mana gain soon. We're getting a lot of spells and some high cost spells. This is nice, the card draw is nice, but we're gonna need to offset it with some mana gain before we pick it up, I think. So the end's really nice because it doubles the first card you play each turn. It does it itself, but allows us to take 2 magic staffs, which is also really nice. Gonna gain that, gain a bunch of damage. He's gonna play Headbutt, which he gets more, and he deals more damage every time he plays it. So, obvious for him. Now we have a ton of options here, and I think we're gonna double Flickering Flames. I would consider doubling Pyroblast, but we needed mana to use. I guess we could have done it. But we're gonna Magic Boundary and double it anyways to kill. So, no big deal. Get a nice little level up. An equipment slot. Now, I like me some equipment slots. Don't need actions too much on this character. Haven't been unable to use an action card yet. So we're going to gain an equipment slot. Now, since it's been a while, what that means is you get equipment slots, you get to come into battle with equipment already equipped, so we don't have to use it. Now, both our magic staffs are equipped, and we'll always have them. Now, that potion, that apple event, I always want to take. You'll find apples out here, you'll take them, they'll give you random effects on your health, mana, or experience. But if you get them all, you get a bonus little skill. Start your turn, draw 1 spell card. That's always useful. So we might want to save up for that, just getting spells every turn. And another magic boundary wouldn't be bad either. So I think we'll grab this magic boundary. We'll wait for the Witch's Tome. We can probably get the half price cost. And we'll grab this card now that we have some extra mana for it. Amnesia Tavern allows us to remove... What are we going to remove this time? We got plenty of spells, we kind of need the mana. The basic attacks aren't really doing much for us. This gives us 2 mana and 2 damage right now, so it's kind of better than a basic attack right now. So I'm going to get rid of the basic attack for free, and we'll fight the Soul Prisoner.
Not all fight to the end.
The Soul Prisoner means all cards are free, so all of our stuff doesn't really matter on cost. We just get a cast and throw everything. We're going to throw a card into our hand, and we'll probably just try and kill him first turn with this. Probably had a couple ways in there to kill him first turn, but we'll throw that out.
Sword in the stone. I am bound.
Our stone elf is the defender of Earth.
Defender of Earth. Alright, go on to the stone elemental.
Forest will not
Try to stack up our out of combat
even though human beings
abilities so we can gain. Gonna leave this in our turn, see if we can gain that much mana, so we can gain half price on their next cost. Now he got rid of one of our equipments, but that's fine. We'll draw it again soon, but we probably won't need it. He has plenty of damage to him. Although we're not dodging very much, we need to get that dodge going more. 30 fire damage. We're gonna give it one more turn, take a little bit of extra damage here, and see if we can maybe just maybe, get the bonus mana.
Creatures live in
Always
harmony.
useful.
Makes sense to
Bonus
me.
starting mana just allows if your first turn's all really high cost spells, you can still use them all. Oh, a magic boundary. We'll be able to now get rid of our other low-level mana gains since we have probably enough, right? We got 3 magic boundaries, one that needs to be upgraded, but it still counters the next card, so always a useful card. Countering enemy cards just keeps you super safe.
She always came
On
to
each
the
enemy's
forest
turn, when
to
taking
get mushrooms.
first damage, they became immune to that damage type until end of turn. So, when you threw this out, he is immune to physical damage for the rest of this turn. Which isn't a big deal for this deck, we got plenty of different different damage types, but we want to make sure we don't throw fire out first, and make him immune to fire damage if we're trying to stack fire damage up. For instance, we're going to deal some lightning damage, he'll be immune to lightning damage, but that's fine. Stack some chill up, and throw some bonus damage out there. Now we're getting low on health again, but that's fine. He'll be immune to physical damage, but we should be able to get him next turn and get that bonus starting mana again. Yep, deal some fire damage, deal a little bit of physical damage, and finish him off. Easy.
The secret to our camouflage is
Don't miss a moment of excitement.
What are we looking at?
Check
65
these
for
out.
this?
you will find what you need.
We'll grab it, just because we have the money. We can always save this for another thing.
Don't miss a
We
moment
really need
of
healing. We're not doing
excitement.
so
Keep your
great
eyes
this
open
run, guys.
and Have a look.
But this will be always useful. Super Hex into a double blizzard. Also really useful. He's going to stack up constant damage. This goes up by 1, and he gains 1 action. But hopefully we'll get him before he can deal too much with it. This, every attack will deal a bonus. Every time you play an attack card, the enemy takes 1 lightning damage. So every attack does a bonus damage, really. I was hoping for a bit more, but we have our mana shield up at least. Yeah. Not doing so hot. Thank for that mana. We can finish him off. Alright, this we need 1 more comment to level up so we can heal. Ah, that's what we needed. Fountain of Life, perfect. Right in time, healed us to full. Angry Spirit's nice, but I don't think we have the mana gain for it. It comes back every turn to deal 10 piercing damage. It's really good, but we are trying to go for a fire build, so I'm gonna skip it for now. Try and see if we can show off a bigger build. This one's nice, temporary random spell. For poison, draw a card. When your next card deals damage, restore equivalent of mana. That one's really nice for our Pyro Blast.
This place.
So let's get the Charm Spirit.
Look
She's
at
gonna
my
try and steal
eyes.
cards from us. But we can counter her first spell and make her first turn pretty much be able to not damage us. With our mana shield there. And we're gonna double our Blizzard to get huge damage off, allowing us to finish her off and gain a bonus mana.
This forest has been
Level up,
cursed to-
perfect. Oh, a new card again. Turn and turn. Within this turn, every 1 action card used, the next spell card's effect doubled. Interesting. I wonder if it double works for our thing that already doubles our spell. Well, let's take it and try it out. The initial mana wouldn't be bad at this point. We get to half price of card.
Where's my cat?
We think we need, I don't know what it half price is to. 33. Alright, we need one more gold piece. Because it's still in effect until we use it.
What in flowers and water?
So we'll wait, get a gold, and see which one we want.
Here alone.
You can have this. We have to give him a card every couple of turns. You can have a couple of free mana. We'll counter the first card, which will probably be that anyways. Ah, yeah, good. Counter that. We can give him 5 max health and 5. It's annoying. We don't want him to do that. Gonna counter his card again. Deal a bunch of damage. Hopefully save up mana vacuum. That was a good counter. He takes 2 random cards from us. What do we want him to have? Can't look at our deck right now. Probably throw him Prophecy for now. I'd consider throwing in Flickering Flames, but he has a smaller deck than us, and he's going to draw it more often, so it could come back to bite us. Prophecy gives him 1 card, which is not terrible. And we can prevent the damage with Mana Shield that he would deal this turn. That's hurtful. 1 less card. Alright. So we'll save turn and turn. Actually, should have saved that mana card to give it to him next turn, but he's dead anyways. Take care of the annoying prince, get our mana. Now, do we want...
The highest quality.
We are spamming a fair amount of spells, so I think I always like equipment. It's fun. So I think we're going to grab the Magic Pipe and maybe get Mana Leech next. See if we can save up for it. Probably get rid of this Amnesia Tavern. But we're not gaining a ton of mana for our damage, so I think we're going to take off this and we're going to put Magic Pipe on, because we are casting quite a bit of spells. A lot of our deck is spells. So we'll get bonus random spells every time we cast 5 spells, so that's pretty useful. Pandora's Box gives you a positive and a negative generally. Calamity, 12 initial mana, 6 max health down though. Or Codex of Wonders, for every 2 turns add a temporary spell card to your hand. When picked, you take 8 damage. I think we'll go for Codex of Wonders, because that is really useful. 8 current damage, we can level up again at the end of this, heal up, but every 2 turns, a random bonus spell, always fun. And here's one of those apples, we gain 4 health. Now the Wandering Spectre allows us to take things as the cost of something. We can gain money for max health, or the freeze cards, or 1 equipment slot. I think we might skip onto this run. We've not been doing amazing, and I don't feel confident. The freeze cards cost 1 action point and don't do anything, but they take up room in your deck. -1 equipment slot isn't terrible. It would give us 1 extra card we have to draw through, though. I mean, we would keep Magic Pipe, most likely. Because this is just a little bit of bonus damage. It's not as important as Magic Pipe. Magic Pipe can give us more Pyroblasts or something. We'll get rid of the Amnesia Tavern and see how we feel. Lost that 4 health we gained. Spring of Life. $10 max health, or 2 freeze cards. We can remove them both for 40 gold, or for 20 gold next chapter, but we won't be able to remove anything else. Usually I'd go for the Sluggish. Excuse me. Or on some characters, the equipment loss isn't that bad. The max health is usually pretty costly, because, like I said, we've not been doing too great defensively this run. So I think this run we're going to say no. Take another bite, gain 4 experience, and we found all the apples. What do we get?
Not bad.
1 free revive. I'll take it. It gives you a random little perk. Yeah, I'll take it. A little blessing. Now, the Witch's Apothecary allows us to gain 1 of these for free, and the health is generally the best. You can spend to gain a little more, but I like to save my money. What do you have? Another Magic Pipe? Meh, not too much in that shop. The boss time. We got 5 more pages. Battle the boss and see where we're at. There could be some enemies hidden behind him. Sometimes there is.
Mushroom army can't
This
defeat.
is
Except,
a pretty good
except the
hand.
apothecary.
So this is that free random thing we got from the Codex. I kind of want to add turn and turn into my hand and then wait for next turn. We're going to have to cast a little bit. We're going to put turn and turn in our hand. Wait for next turn to see if we can double something. Activate that and that. Keep our 4 cards in our hand. He deals a lot of poison, so we're going to want to armor stack. We don't have a lot of that, unfortunately. Turn and turn. Super Hex. Do we get... Yeah, we do get 3 uses of it. That's really insane. We'll take a bunch of damage next turn, most likely, but that's fine. Take 4 damage. I'll take it. It's not that big a deal. Another new card. Skill of Study. Draw a card and deal 10 damage. If the cards in the hand are different types, repeat this effect. If the cards in the hand... So it's... translation error. I assume if the card you draw is different than these, You repeat it? I'm not 100% sure. Gonna gain a little bit of mana, gain a little bit of mana, and finish him off with a soul steal.
Full moon nights. Then you.
Alright, for our level up, we get double effects to your spell cards in your hand. They become temporary cards, or 3 mana. Spell breaking's nice. It's a good, like, you know you're going to win this turn, or you need to get rid of some stuff in your hand, so I think I'll take it. Temporary just means they'll be gone after you're done.
Don't miss it.
Kind of want this mana leech, but, let's see what's behind here, just for fun.
Where is my
Mana
cat?
Tide's pretty good. Ice Shield wouldn't be bad. We do need some defense. So I think I'm going to have to pick up the Ice Shield just for a little bit of defense. We don't have a lot. And Card Collector allows us to give him something.
Help you twist
2 cards.
the situation.
And he gives us something back. It's transforming them into random stuff. A Painful Strike for that's huge. And an upgraded Magic Boundary is insane. That was amazing for us. 2 basic mana cards into 2 amazing mana cards. I'll take it. They're both upgraded too, which was pretty insane. Take our Fairy Blessing.
Lead your way.
Delete 2 cards from our deck. For each 2 turns, add a temporary counter card to your hand. Really good. Or a first spell card takes effect 1 more time. Ooh, that's also really nice. We still need a little bit of survivability, so Crafty's probably the way I'll go, because counter cards just are bonus survivability, and we're probably going to be good on survivability then, especially for the final boss, so I think we'll take it. And we'll fight the devil, who loves counter cards himself, and puts a bunch of these in our deck that do nothing. So this is a random counter card, the type of card we haven't seen yet. This character doesn't have a lot of them. But triggers when the enemy plays an attack, action, spell card. Any card. Disables that card and you gain its effect. A really good counter. For us at least. We have 6 spells right now that have odd costs, so that's really useful. If we can gain 1 or 2 more cards, that's good. Yeah, it takes 8 damage with 8 max health. If we gain 1 or 2 more cards that stack our fire damage, we'd be good. Unfortunately, we're not... Like I said, you kind of have to play with what they give you. We're probably not going to be able to get much more of a good fire build going on, but, well, we tried. Let's see what's in this chest first. Draw 1 card and get a temporary copy of that card. Awesome. Love this spell. Our deck's pretty powerful. We have a couple of meh cards left, these 2 mostly, but any card you draw, you gain another copy of it. Really, really useful. Enter the shop. Your mana cost decreased by 1 during this combat. Pretty useful. Start your turn, add a temporary fireball to your hand. Also useful for a fire build if we had some more fire stacking. And another new card, Devouring Curse. 1 action point. Select and exile a maximum of 3 cards from your deck. If a spell card is exiled, triggers effect. That's not bad. Nothing I think I want too much in my deck right now, but not bad. Squirrel Bank.
An acorn saved is an acorn earned.
I think I'm gonna save my money for now. And I don't need the money. We'll wait on the Squirrel Bank. We'll fight the doctor. Who, the doctor, we can never use the same card twice in a row. So we can't use 2 spells in a row. We got a free Anger Spirit, that's nice. But we don't really have to worry about that. We're gonna throw a spell out first, so none of the rest of this really matters, because they're all different card decks. We're gonna throw them all out, because they're all useful. There we go. We counter engage 2 frailty, meaning we deal a bunch of bonus damage to it. 2 bonus damage every time we deal damage, so hopefully we can gain some good multi-damage cards. We're going to throw this spell out first, draw a card, gain a temporary copy. Hopefully it's not a spell. Nice. Then we get a free Witch's Tome, which you can then cast a spell. We throw another Witch's Tome out to cast another spell, get some defense. Prophecy, we want Elemental Wave, although we need something that's not a spell so we can cast. If we have Elemental Wave, we'll be able to cast this card and this card. No, we'll take Elemental Wave. The reason we're taking Elemental Wave is because he takes 2 bonus damage from everything. So that's a total of 6 bonus damage. Painful Strike, dealing a bunch of bonus damage. It also is the bonus damage from both of these magic staves. So it's super useful. Attack Frailty on them if we can. Unfortunately, I've got a ton of those. Alright, he kind of screwed himself with his own ability. He can't cast 2 same card in a row, so we're just gonna kill him.
Without
Say
me,
goodbye.
you will become just like a monster in the dark woods.
A monster, you say? No, I'm not gonna be a monster. I'm gonna kill all the monsters. It's my job. Oh, another chest. Let's open it and see what we get. Ooh. Always good. It exiles, so it doesn't really take up much spot in our deck, and it draws a card. So it's kind of just a free 9 mana to throw out. Always useful.
I only carry the highest quality.
Another acid bomb, blizzard, or return and turn. I don't think we need any of that. We'll throw it away.
Do you want a hug?
Combinations bring change.
4 plus. We need 9 more experience to level up.
Please,
So
don't
neither one of
do
these will level
anything
up stuff
special.
by itself. So we'll go ahead and... Oh, disaster is useful. But do we want to discard all equipment and player cards from the enemy? 30 damage. All the damage we deal to him, he reduces it. He doesn't equip cards, so this isn't super useful. Why would I use 20 right now when I could just use 9 to deal 30 damage? Draw another free magic card to deal another bonus ton of damage. Now he doesn't really play cards, unfortunately. And we don't have a lot of mana. But we can do this. We can do this. Cast it a bunch of times.
The Cyclops will take care of you.
So, don't have to worry about him.
It is snowing here all the time. Snow monsters like this place.
Oh, nice. Snow monster.
Don't
You're a snow
stand in the
monster.
way of snow monsters.
Alright, now he absorbs 4 maximum health from you every turn. Really, really fun stuff. Throw that out, gain some mana to counter a card. Ooh, your whole turn next turn is done. He doesn't get much of a turn next turn, so we'll throw that out. And see if we can draw another action point cost card. Nice, gain its effect. Unfortunately, no. To double our spell, that's what we need. Pyroblast. Well, I believe our maximum hand size is 4, so we're gonna have to get rid of something, get rid of you, and we'll get a free bonus spell. We'll call that for now. That free bonus spell came from our smoking pipe, magic pipe. Alright. We're gonna time the turn and turn so we can prophecy. We're gonna prophecy... What do we need? Probably some mana. So probably a magic boundary. And the next spell we have has 2 uses, so we'll go ahead and double cast you. Should be able to finish him off here. 1 HP left. We could wait for the chance we get this. But that's probably not worth
The
the
snow
damage we're gonna take.
monster is in love with the stove.
We were gonna level up anyways. We probably could have taken some damage, but that's fine. Oh, 2 upgrades. We'll take it. We can upgrade this one for a 1 cost. It's still odd, so it helps our fire card, but it costs less, so it helps us a ton. And upgrade this for 2 bonus mana. And now we have just those 2 worthless cards in our deck, pretty much. Don't need to heal. So we'll fight the triage. He's not too hard, he just takes reduced damage. He cannot take more than 8 damage at a time. So... Prophecy into Crystal Ball, play a bunch of times. A bunch of that, make him not be able to do anything. Cast a bunch of low damage cards so his 8 damage max doesn't do anything. And counter everything he's gonna do this turn. Thought I heard something. Alright. Get back into it. Now this is really good for his 8 damage also, because we're just going to do 4 damage a lot of different times. That'll only deal 8 damage, but still, any damage helps. We got plenty of mana for a little while at least. Counter his defense card. And he's going to take a bunch of our mana away with his damage, but that's fine. Oh, this is not a great card to draw. Toxicity spread is good, but we don't have the correct build for it. This will only draws a spell. So we're gonna definitely have to Ice Shield. We don't need to draw a spell, so we'll throw this out. And then our turn, hope we draw some mana. What we really needed was a equipment that gives us mana every turn. Those are really useful if we can find them. Unfortunately, we didn't get that, but this turn should be good. Alright, yeah, we'll throw some mana out and see where we're at. Yeah, we're probably going to throw out Spell Breaking, because now we can just double all the effects. Like this, do that, there we go. Yeah, you'll deal damage back to us, but we'll just double Fire Blast you. I think at least the fire damage would get through his 8 damage max. And we can just heal up. Forgot about that.
Don't miss it.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna take this portal card. Exile, draw 2 cards. If you draw a spell card, it costs 0 mana this turn. Really useful. Neither of the other one of these super amazing for us, so we'll get rid of this.
I am lucky today.
And we're gonna fight the gambler. He gambles to see if it's worth it to
my
fight us or not.
Power.
Both sides draw 3 cards at the start of every turn, so we draw 3 bonus cards, and he's just gonna make it easier on us. Just to destroy him. What do we get? Want that for free. Want that. We don't have any poison on him. Throw these 2 out. Keep these 4 for next turn. See what we can do. Nice. Yeah, you can't burn us. So you can burn us a little bit. Burn is like poison, but it's whenever we use a card rather than just every turn. You made us discard a card, you jerk. Turn to turn for a super hex so we can mega super cast volcanic eruption. Goodbye. Gain some mana. Oh, we should have cast that first. Ah, I'm dumb. Order. Gonna add 2 Pyroblasts into our hand. Dang it. We'll be able to get him next turn. But he's gonna be able to deal a bunch of damage to us. And we don't have any mana, so we hopefully draw some mana. There you go. There's some, yeah, we'll take some damage, but that's fine. That was a lot of burn, but we have this left. So we can heal ourselves.
This is not a good place.
And fight the arsonist too. As you can imagine, also just loves to burn us. He will exile 1 card from the enemy's deck at the beginning of every turn and deal 1 fire damage. Kind of annoying. But what are you gonna do? Deal a bunch of free damage to him. He shouldn't get much of a turn this first turn. Counter the card and deal a little bit of damage for the... or try to through our shield. He is too frail. And that's super useful for us. I really don't want 2 prophecies. Probably... Probably portal. We'll see what we can get. That's pretty useful. Double enemy's current poison. Or 6 poison. We'll throw 6 poison on you. Unfortunately, that's all we can do. Call it good for now. Take a little damage. And by that means 0 damage because we have our mana shield up. Always useful. We're going to disable your next action card. Deal 2 bonus fire damage. We can prophesize. What do we need? Probably some mana. To deal with that, what do we have that does just a little bit of damage? Oh, we have 2 of these. So what am I doing? Nice. Yeah, we're a bonus extra one from one of our 2 things that give us bonus spells, so I'll take it. Another shop. Okay! That is insanely useful. We are going to get that, 15? No, we'll just get it. There we go. We're going to take off this. A little bit of damage loss, but every turn, the first card they play is countered. Invisibility Cloak is one of the best equipments for this guy's survivability. There we go. Bonus counter is amazing. Gain mana. 2 fire damage every time they take an attack card. Oh, well, we're just going to defend ourselves a little bit for this couple of turns. Free counter is insanely useful. He's going to try and deal damage to us and be absolutely unable to. Turn to turn's useful. See what we can draw into. Nice. A 0 cost crystal ball is nice. Spell burning is nice. Ah, we should have turned and turned first. Need to discard 1 card. We'll discard you. I don't know why I discarded that. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I wanted to turn and turn while we had another action in our hand, but whatever. Too late. All these cards are doubled anyways. There we go. Gain us some more mana. Might as well as throw you out so we can get that. Gain some bonus chilled. There you go. And he's going to take a bunch of bonus fire damage every time he plays an attack card. That's the card we need. That spell he just tried to use, that's the card we need for a good fire build. I'm actually surprised we haven't randomly got one from all our bonus random, There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Bonus fire damage every time we deal fire damage. Super useful. 7 armor, 4 chill, we'll be fine. He has 2 cards countered, we'll be fine. Thought we might be in a bit of trouble, but that's fine. We're gonna turn in turns so we can prophesize into a crystal ball. Gonna double cast that crystal ball. Heck yeah. Gonna give us a ton, but a bunch of bonus damage. We're gonna chill him so we deal bonus damage there, and we'll deal bonus damage there. Alright, you don't get to do nothing this turn, which is super useful for me, but I do need mana gain. 20 damage, enemies with chilled take double damage, and enemy suffers 5 chilled. We're gonna super hex this, so hopefully we can get that. That's what we were hoping for. Yeah, we'll just kill him.
Outsiders have broken the peace with dead people.
I haven't broken no peace. I'm trying to save my grandma. Ooh, free bonus health. Yes, please. And a free upgrade.
Even if it's bad.
Don't miss it.
Wisdom's nice, but we don't really need it. We'll get rid of the scroll bank. We don't need the scroll bank for now. Amnesia Tavern.
Once
Thank
for
you.
today.
Get rid of you. And we're going to spend this 20 gold to get rid of you. Allowing our deck to be much stronger in general. Get rid of the Amnesia Tavern. And save the forge there just in case we get to get something that needs upgrade. So we discard the opponent's hand at the start of every turn, and we can only play cards on the edge. It shouldn't be a huge issue if we play carefully. Like, we're going to need some mana, so we can draw a spell, gain some defense. And we want that, so we can draw bonus spells, and we have plenty of mana to throw that out there just for a little bit of bonus damage. I already discarded my Hanser. Yeah, he just does a lot of damage with his action cards, and 4 freezes in our deck. Not so fun. I knew that's what was going to happen. We're going to discard our hand anyways. Might as well deal some bonus damage. We're going to get rid of all this anyway. Discard your hand, that's fine. Ha ha! Can't really deal much to us. We need some mana. Don't make me discard random cards. Turn back, draw 2 cards. I have to use turn and turn, unfortunately. So we can draw a bonus spell, get some defense. He has no poison, he has 1 poison, so that one's worthless. We'll deal the 15 damage, and we'll call it good. 2 cards countered, 6 defense, 6 chill. He shouldn't be dealing much damage to us. Alright, now this is unfortunate. Do we want to... Yeah, we want to go this way, so we can... Of course it goes into another frickin' freeze. Should have gone the other way. Yeah, I know. Actually, if we had gone the other way, it would have done nothing. That was the only way to go, because it would have just drawn into that same freeze. We don't have a lot of mana for that. But we might as well do that. We'll save the mana. The 6 damage isn't going to help us a ton, I don't think. Alright, nice. We're going to gain 14 damage to you, though. How does it feel to be countered every card you can't do nothing? That's how you're making me feel, sir. Just kidding. Probably would draw into another freeze. I didn't want to risk it. There we go. There, that's insane. Magic Flames is exactly what we're looking for. Gain 5 mana, deal 5 fire damage, and fire damage plus 1. Insanely useful. It's already upgraded. Don't need it. Water Elemental time. He takes reduced fire damage, but that's fine.
Dominate.
No, he takes double fire damage. My bad. He takes reduced water damage. That sucks to be him. We'll just counter. Oh yeah, he discarded my. Oh, counter your first turn. That's fine. All right. Flickering flame. Proliferate our fire. Give me a bunch of defense. There, magic flames. Deal a ton of bonus fire damage. Yes, please. 36 fire damage for one little fireball. Heck yeah. Alright, what are we gonna continue on? Let's use that. Gain some mana. We don't need turn and turn. He's gonna make us discard, so we'll throw it out just because, but we'll do that to kill him anyways, I suppose. Now, we should be getting close to the boss. Yep. Anything at this shop?
I only carry the highest.
A blazing charge
quality
isn't
goods.
bad, but we have a fair amount of different fire damage in our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire damage cards.
Don't
It's
miss
also not
it.
an odd cost card, so we'll skip it for now. Do not need another prophecy. Spring of Life will wait for. We'll grab this wisdom,
Who took me to this
and then we'll fight
place?
the trapped
Don't
octopus.
piss me
Easy
off.
boss. He's not going to do a ton to us. So we should be able to have just a straightforward battle with it. We're going to save these cards to see if we can stack some more fire damage next turn, because we have a 4 maximum hand size, might as well just leave it. And he's not going to be able to get much done this turn anyways, because of all our counters, so I'm not too worried about it. And there's a little bit of bonus fire. There's a fair amount of bonus fire damage. Go ahead and gain some bonus fire damage. Super Hex. The Pyroblast deals a ton of damage. 7 damage each tick. Oh, and Firewall, which also triggers off this and the attack cards if he gets to play them. He's gonna stack poison on us like a joy. You know what? Turn and turn for spell breaking for huge levels of disaster. And that. Bonus damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna gain that card's effects, so I gain the armor, and you take the poison. How about that for a change? Because you got 10 freaking stacks of poison on me, sir. Do you mind? There we go. Free that. He's chilled to take double damage, deal bonus damage. I could have saved that, I guess, but whatever. Alright, we're about to lose a bunch of our mana, though. Oh, the poison doesn't trigger that? I thought it might. Prophecy for... probably a magic boundary. Need some mana and some defense. We need plenty of mana for that. See what we crystal ball into. He's dead anyways. I didn't even look at his health. Easy. And we're max level pretty much. Don't need to upgrade anything. Do we need to remove anything? What would I remove? What's not helping us a ton? Honestly, the prophecy could be removed. How much do we get removed? 1 card? Yeah, we'll remove the prophecy. It's not helping us a ton. We have super hex and spell breaking plus turn and turn. We'll get rid of prophecy. It's kind of just a meh card at this point. Here's the real boss. We're not going to have much needing upgraded. We're probably not going to heal. But let's see.
Where is my
A fire punishment is not bad. But a new card. Exile. Choose one. Exploring or combat skill. CD -1. This effect can only be applied once per combat. Interesting. I think we'll take the fire. We should have halved its cost. I'm stupid. Oh well, we just have 2 fountains of life. I want to heal, thank you. And the final boss of this run. Let's see how it goes. And, oh, she has one of my favorite devices. She is the Apothecary. I love that build. Gain 1 maximum health for every 4 damage you deal. Really useful. She's not going to get to deal much damage, unfortunately, because we are going to just destroy her. Oh, we should have used... Oh, we'll wait. We'll wait. We really should use these cards.
Filled with grievance.
Yeah, she's going to be all about just gaining max health. It's going to be pretty ridiculous. We're going to just take a big turn and use both of these so we can turn and turn into a super hex into this. Yes, please. That was ridiculous. Draw a couple of cards. 47 mana. Oh, heck yes. Get a bunch of these off. I'm sorry, man, but your time has come to an ultimate...
Emma, where could you be?
And we got Cross Magic. Oh, love this card. Triple your mana, start a combat. This will be my favorite, not card, this power. This will be my favorite one for a while. If we have 2 or 3 of those stabs equipped that deal damage based on mana you gain, this is gained mana. You have 20 mana base. You have 3 of those little staffs equipped. That's 60 damage start of every combat. It's insane. And you have enough mana to cast all your spells constantly. Super useful. Another piece of the puzzle. And that'll do it for today's run. Thank you everyone for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, or how you feel about it, or if you'd like to see anything different in the future. Bye.